Well, there is that mid-map control, and guess what? Billy gets taken down. I just feel like if you're going to give that up, you cannot get picked. At that moment, you're basically playing 4v4 retakes. You're just separated now. They find the openings. Here comes the rotations. It's happening again. Hello. It is all down to Crim.
12-3 as Simp, well, maybe a little vengeance for the loss at the World Championship last year. Some extra love onto the members as Crim is getting swarmed, hunted, and he will drop FaZe. They dominate the search and destroys. They're flawless on the map. And that was just a clinic in search, Joe.
This is one of those fundamentals that we talk about. Can you hold on to a hill with a position that you're able to maintain with the rotation? Abizi with 2 kills. Simp with a 3 spree inside the plane. They can close it out here.
So far, so good. Locking it down. And Selim has been able to push up the cut and maybe flank, shoot some players in behind as they're trying to come off a spawn. He's got such a great spot to at least slow down the pressure to the plane. Delays it just a moment. I believe it's Apathy that's pushed through to try and take a gunfight. It's in, but the trade is on. 5 in a row now for Simp. 8 points needed for FaZe to close out this wild, wacky, and wondrous map 1.
It's taken down, but it's Abizi with the multi-kill. You see it pop on up, and that should give them the map win.
And that is another triple from Abizi in a clutch moment to close out a hard point. Can he win it? He can. Third first blood now for Abizi. Peak. Second is there. Is the third one a chow? Not sure that's the best idea. Arcitys gets through with the help. Everybody down in a fast round win from Gorillas, answered by a quick one for FaZe, and now 3 first bloods for Abizi.
Yeah, Abizi on 1 round, Apathy on the other round. They're trying to find him. You saw the stuns come in. That just lets Abizi know, like, okay, there's one in the window.
I've already seen Gorillas pull off 1 3v4.
Can
they do it again?
Arcitys.
No, it's Arcitys. Now with 3. Beam after beam, looking for the final player in Assault is Big Alec. Locks it down. This is for the ace, but Assault says, not now. Not on my watch. The ace won't come in, but Assault, still lots of work to do.
Would have loved to found that pick, and now here comes the rest of Atlanta FaZe trying to take him down, and they do. There was a moment, even within that round, I think it was Apathy who gets caught first. It is. Him and Vivid were probably a half-second decision from going right down the middle alley and flanking Atlanta FaZe on the rotation. That doesn't happen. What happens? They go to the window. Who's already there? It's Arcitys. The trade isn't there. He's able to reposition. Running my XM4. I'm taking you all down.
Kill now on Arcitys for another big moment. 1 versus 1. The main ARs battle it out. Arcitys versus Assault.
He's reading this so
Ring
well.
around the rosy we go, and Arcitys with the win.
Break you win. There's only 4 seconds left. How are they going to do this? Simp and Arcitys, it's those two. Once again, 2 ticks are in, but you know there's only a couple of players remaining. They're able to deal with it. They take their time. They're patient. What we wanted to see from Atlanta FaZe, those fundamentals, no staggered pushes.
They're stacked on it. It is soaring. Arcitys trying to get back in. They know they've got to go. Halfway to the 3rd point. Trying to push this to around 5, but the flank is in. He finishes 2. Now the contest is in. Silly's going to be the last one up, and Arcitys gets all 3 to get him off the point. 5 in a row. And Gorillas nearly had it to around 5 there.
They've broken some of their setups. Here comes Simp and Abizi, the tiny tears, causing more tear on the map. That is going to be all 4 dead, and that is just too easy for Atlanta FaZe. Simp up to 30. We talked about his stats. He's been so darn good. You know, a lot of the focus has been on Abizi, Arcitys, but Simp still here, putting up another MVP event.
Pop it off to close out the game. Unfortunately, well, Shotzi a little bit faster with the shot melee as he will drop him, but the final second in, and FaZe take the map 1. FaZe, you've got 2 for Abizi, 1 for Simp. If you're Empire, you had that great 3-on-4 retake. But the early engagements were, you know, FaZe have been so good. I mean, so far that's what's happening in the series. And they'll hold off that push for now. So, I mentioned the clock starting to dwindle a bit. Lives department a minor advantage for Empire, but just from a time standpoint, you've only got a couple more pushes. Arcitys gets a double, and that's the cue to go. aBeZy with a lovely snap. 2 of them, all 4 down, gets him onto the point. Now the 2 early spawners try to get involved, but Simp, it's what, 2 for Arcitys, 2 for aBeZy, 2 for Simp. They burst on through, they're onto the from a swift 3-0.
Yeah, hey, now, I mean, they are just playing simply better Call of Duty right now. They really are. And I think we heard it a little bit in map 1 with the Elicited, but I don't know. The energy is just not really there for Empire. And I'll tell you what, playing this way, they will not beat Empire. They get through the middle of the map. These are the fundamentals we wanted to see. At times, it felt like Atlanta FaZe last year. At points this year, they over-challenged. They made things a little bit more difficult on themselves. But you are seeing such clean control out of Atlanta FaZe.
Yeah, we talked to Crowder. We play with him every day. He said his focus 100% has been fundamentals, fundamentals, fundamentals. And they come in and blow out Empire. It's
I'll come inside that.
Yeah, stay down.
I'm trying
X, play your street.
One
Take it
back.
one to the back.
Yeah,
There. I'll push on street.
Elbow cutting out. I'm
So you should be. I'm back.
You have time?
I got it.
Courtyard's open. Relax. Courtyard's open.
One's back.
You can't go deep. One shot.
I'm banking every ping.
I don't see him. Hey, he's back on me. MC, help me.
Keep on me.
Dead bank.
Nice. Take
I
him.
put it. Get on it. Let's go.
You got dead, but deep in mid.
I'm blocking. They're spawning deep.
Pushing
go.
I have shit.
There's gonna be a guy close.
Glove.
Another trophy. I'm staying down.
I have a gold. I'm glove. 2 glove. I got.
Rotate us on.
Oh,
In the corner.
dead.
One shot.
Bench dead.
Let's go.
Yo, let's take over this fucking game right here.
Take routes.
Yeah, I'm going SQs.
On the street.
Top, kill me street. There's one deep, top.
Window dead.
Nice. You're missing 2
Tony
streets.
dead. Come in.
Yeah.
You dead.
Oh my god.
Jesus Christ.
come through.
Well, I don't know. If FaZe can win here, 10 more seconds.
true,
You have to get a
They
contest.
gotta push it. Yeah, they gotta go.
I mean, like you need the rotate. That's important, but so is contesting. Illy trying to be the hero the Empire needs, but he needs a few more seconds. The
look at
pushes here.
aBeZy on the
Yeah,
other side,
aBeZy's
too.
already rotated. That
Yep.
should do it. You're gonna get the last couple of seconds. aBeZy with the heads-up play. He is throwing a coin into that fountain, wishing for a major 1 victory here. All right, they were ready for it, but Illy, he's gonna get taken down from a nice angle from Arcitys, and he just plays his life. They don't even have the bomb down yet. Now Shotzi gonna go for this plant.
Can he get it down and get away? There's
the
the
barrel.
nade in. Not gonna happen. Arcitys takes him down. 3v2 now, and Celium just gets the spot. It's all on Crim to make the play at a 1 versus 3. Takes down Simp, and the trade is through. Celium gets it done. It'll be a 6-3 search and destroy victory for FaZe, and a 2-0 edge in this best of 5.
This map. And you're just seeing how difficult it can be on offense on Garrison.
Yeah, in a lot of ways they were similar, right? Like you get a 3 or 4 down situation from the defensive side, you're able to push up and apply pressure to the offensive spawn, and it's just takes so much time to get out of that position. So
When we get to round 5, because I mean it is one-sided when it comes into the kill column.
well, you only got what 5 kills in that round.
I
for
don't even know.
Empire.
Yeah, not a lot.
And it wasn't that much different in the first either.
Green trying to do what he can, but you're gonna have players on both zones,
Hey,
and Sim
someone
gets
got
taken down.
progress.
That's
someone
true.
got progress on his own.
Yes, they did. They might get one too.
They might. It's not been easy to do, but Simp winning it on one side. 2 line up for him, hitting the shots. 3 are going to be down, and they're doing it on both fronts. Progress on both points. B going to get done and completed by Celium. All the forces from Empire trying to push through. A streak does come in. aBeZy's artillery will take 1 out of the mix. Arcitys just trying to finesse, keep them on the zone. Just 1 more tick is needed. The recentering is there.
done.
Celium apparently has streaks as well, and that is done. Destroy.
You're just seeing what makes it so difficult to beat Atlanta FaZe in a series. They don't really have a weakness. If they had a weakness, it was their mistakes last year in respawns. In Search and Destroy right now, they are a step ahead. Whatever this team is doing, other teams need to figure it out. There's the first one. They have 15 seconds left, though. They have to go. They have to work the bomb plant. Illy, they avoid him entirely, and he was the man on the island. He's still the man on the island in a 1v4.
Well, Island Illy seems very lonesome. Do it on the other side of it. They'll get this bomb down quickly. Illy will take some shots, but the bomb is down. They're able to back up and now play their spots. Now, number one in Arcitys, I thought he was going to get caught for a second, but he just gets away with his life. Just able to avoid the nade, and here goes the flurry of fights. The trades, though, there for FaZe. Advantage still. The FaZe. Can Shotzi be the difference maker? Did he stick him? Thought for a second it might have connected. Hook, though, through on the flank, hits the shots. Arcitys, though, with the angle. Hook now. 1 versus 2. 15 seconds to go. Stellium lying in wait.
Yeah, they all line up. Abizi gets shots into multiple, but he gets taken down and just finds the angle.
Oh.
Finds the angle, gets the collat, and then challenges Illy. He knows one of his shots. If you take away that clutch in round 1 by Dallas, this is another perfect search.
I mean, what has it been? Like 6-2, 6-1, 6. I don't know off the top of my head, but it's just been absolute dominance in search and destroy. Empire have to rip off 5 rounds in a row, 4 rounds in a row. Like, they have to do something ludicrous to get it done. But yeah, you like to see the adjustment. Just can they continue to make those plays?
Well, there is that mid-map control, and guess what? Illy gets taken down. I just feel like if you're going to give that up, you cannot get picked. At that moment, you're basically playing 4v4 retakes. You're just separated now. They find the openings. Here comes the rotations. It's happening again. Hello. It is all down to Crim.
12-3 as Simp. Well, maybe a little vengeance for the loss at the World Championship last year. Some extra love onto the members as Crim is getting swarmed, hunted, and he will drop FaZe. They dominate the search and destroys. They're flawless on the map. And that was just a clinic in search, Joe.
Yeah, that is one way to put it. Their search and destroy was just so good this entire tournament. I mean, it's got to be like 18 in this final alone, like 18 to, I don't know, 4 or 5.